Hello, I am Peaceful Nick the Medium. I'm an evidential medium. I'm a mentor and I'm also a mediumship teacher. Welcome to my video. I will be talking tonight about the different things we will learn in mediumship. I will answer mediumship questions and I will probably do some readings. My readings are spirit-led. And so I have no control over who comes through. Hello, Donna Marie, and welcome. I love your little icons. Hi, Carissa. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. I get a lot of questions, and if you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I get a lot of questions about spirit guides and clairs and hi, I'm doing well. Trying to do more lives now that I'm settling down a little into my new routine. Hello, Magical Touch Chartistry. Hello, hello. Click those likes. Let's get a lot of people on here tonight. Last night was real weird. I don't really understand. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Magical Touch. So, Shelly, hi. So I'm going to answer mediumship questions and probably do a few spirit-led readings. And so I'm just getting started. So let's, be a little patient. I get a lot of questions about clairs. Okay, the questions are starting to come in. So let me get the intro in. So your name's Naz, Magical Touch. And you're looking for Saul. Okay, so I get a lot of questions about clairs and spirit guides and, and connecting with spirit. So I have all the clairs, some way more than others, some very little. Shelley wants to, Michelle wants to talk to her parents. I'm just taking notes because I am getting older and I don't remember things like I used to. And Catherine, husband. You know what? Since there's so many people coming on already, I'm going to try to connect with whoever comes through first. And let's see how that goes. No guarantees. And these may just be 1 minute or 30-second readings. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get more than 10 people. Last night I was on here on a Friday. I have over 37,000 followers. I've been stagnant on TikTok. I don't know what the deal is. I grew really fast and I had 10 or less people on my live last night for an hour on a Friday night. That makes no sense to me. I'll see people on these lives. They have like 2 or 3 or 5,000 followers and they'll have 500 people on their live. And I don't understand. Okay, so is the spirit behind my fireplace good or bad? This is from someone with a username with a dot. And I don't believe in bad spirits. I believe that people's energy can be bad, humans can be bad, but I don't believe spirits can be bad. So if you are having a bad feeling, I would do some internal investigation on yourself and see what in you is making you feel like there's a bad spirit there, because it may be something in your psyche. Okay, so it is not a bad spirit. Investigate how you are feeling. And I just knocked my table. All right. Let's see. Somebody else asks me, how do we strengthen our intuition? Great question. So next Friday, I have a free class via Zoom. You can email me. It's the same as my website, but at gmail.com. And I can send you the link if you want to join that free class. It's totally free. It's on Zoom. I'll send the link right to you. And we strengthen our intuition by practicing. And I took many mediumship classes, and you have to practice. You have to practice if you're doing so. For example, with mediumship readings, you have to do a lot of readings to practice, to strengthen your intuition. You can buy a deck of cards and pick 3 numbers out of the cards, same suit, 3 numbers, say 2, 3, 4. You face them down, you mix them up so you can't see them, and then you focus on a number. Is it going to be 2, 3, or 4? 2, 3, or 4? 2, 3, or 4? And then you pick the number in your head, and you pick which card you think it is. And that's a very simple way to practice your intuition. You can also pick those same 3 numbers, mix them up, face them down, and then pick one card out and face it down, and then concentrate and see what number you feel is coming from the card. That's another very simple way to practice. You can do the same thing with rolling a dice is singular, I think. Picking 3 small objects, like 3 stones that are different colors or different shapes. You can literally take paper and cut shapes out of them, triangle, square, circle, mix them up, put them in different envelopes, and see which one you think is which one. Those are simple techniques to strengthen your intuition. There's some really good mediums and psychics on here that do intuition tests. Love and Light Erica. I'm not sure which username she has now, but it's Love and Light LUV. Make sure it's the actual real person. I think she has like 70,000 or more followers. There's a lot of copies. A lot of people are emailing me that there's this lady who's copying my profile, and she literally asks for money and says, I'm going to do a reading for $50, Zelle me. And then she gives her actual real name. It's not my name at all. It's not even close to my name. And she asks people for money to give them a reading. And so I looked up her name because she has an unusual name. So there's not more than one of her. And she has a mugshot. So she's a scammer. So I will never, ever send someone a message. I will never, ever send someone a message to give a reading, ever. If somebody wants a reading, they can contact me. I am not going to do it. All right. Seek Centennial. Sonia, is D the one? I will say, and this isn't a psychic reading, I will say what I say to everyone who asks me that, which I get this question probably more than anything. Is this person the one? I will say that you already know the truth. Follow your intuition. Follow your gut feeling. Don't waste your time many years in waiting for somebody. Hi, Ash. Don't waste many years waiting for somebody. Hi, Dee. If you're not sure if they're the one. If your intuition is telling you they're not the one, they're not the one. If it's saying they are the one, then they're the one. That doesn't mean you're going to have a great relationship necessarily. Just means you're meant to be with them for that period of time. But if you're already asking that, Sonia, I would say your intuition's already telling you that may not be the case. Hi, Martha. Oh, thank you. Dee says I look beautiful. Well, I will tell you, these TikTok filters, and it just pops on automatically on a live. I don't really know how to control it. Smooth out all my flaws. Trust me, this is not how I really look. I have a lot of imperfections in my skin. So thank you. I do love the filter. It makes me feel very, very young and very happy. But this is not really how I look. I wish I could turn it off. In lighting, I have lights set up to blur out the flaws. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I don't want to. Oh, thank you. Yes, thank you, Martha. I don't want anyone to think that I really look this perfect, because it's not reality at all. The filters really, I think, are causing psychological problems for the younger kids because I work at a school during the week, and these girls and boys are on social media all day, every day, constantly. I take their phones when they get to class, but as soon as they get their phones and leave, it's phone, 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 phone. And they're exposed to all these filtered images, and it's just very sad because they think they have to live up to this perfect, flawless look, and it's just not reality. People have imperfections. Actually, there's this lady, this young woman I follow on Instagram. Her name is Saggy Sarah, and she used to have body dysmorphia, and she posts these pictures of reality versus filtered images. And so if you have a teen daughter, or you struggle with body image issues, follow Saggy Sarah on Instagram. She might be on other social media, but that's where I follow her. And it always makes me feel better because all women in the world probably have self-image issues. Nas, is Saul in the spirit world? If Nas is still here, say yes or no, Saul's in the spirit world. Because I don't know if you mean, will he reach out to you because he's here alive on earth or from spirit? So if Nas is still here, let me know. And then I'm just going back to the beginning of the chat. Hi, Audie. I'm going back to the beginning of the chat to see, because I missed some stuff. And last night I had a horrible choking attack while I was doing a live, so I brought my Halls with me because I know I can only talk so long before my allergies start making me cough. So hopefully I can stop it before that. Shelly's still here. I was looking for Nas. I guess Nas is gone. All right, Dee and Alonzo, I see your comments. Just hold on. I got to go back to these ones from the beginning. Shelly, all right. Your name's Shelly, but you said Michelle, and your parents passed tragically. I assume they passed together? Is that correct? Yes or no, please? Hi, Judy. Okay, yes, they passed together. Now, I don't know if this is for you, but because there's other people on here. Hi, Judy. Was this may be for you or someone else, okay? But I'm seeing water involved. Was there water involved anywhere around this passing? Shelly, Michelle. Okay. Because someone either, if anybody understands a water being involved in their passing, let me know. I was doing readings earlier. This may be residual. Okay. I don't see anybody saying yes to water. Near water, in water. Okay. So I will put a pin in that. It has been helping me. My mediumship is changing. Hi, Brandon loves Rachel. So glad to see you. Thank you for the follow. All right, thank you for all the likes. Okay, so nobody understands a water passing. And now I see an accident, a vehicular accident of some type. Does that resonate, Shelley? Now they're all trying to come in at once. Sometimes that happens because I was off last weekend. I was traveling Okay. All right. No problem. I am seeing a vehicle accident, though, pretty strong. All right. So, Shelley, I will tell you that even though those two pieces of evidence aren't for you, just know that your parents are safe and at peace. And I feel like I can see them holding hands. So I'm not sure if that was something special they did in life together, or if you would know that they did that at their passing. Can you understand that? The hand holding, because they're showing me holding hands. Yes, they did. Okay, thank you. There's, would they ever say something like they're soulmates? Hi, Kimberly. Kimberly, did you talk to your mom? Did you get any information? Hi, Pamela. Maybe high school sweethearts. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful that they were high school sweethearts. Okay. I have so many thoughts going. She was just as confused. Okay, that's okay, Kimberly. You know what, Kimberly, I was thinking, I'm working hard on doing readings for people I know. My daughter-in-law has been begging me for a reading for so long, and I just keep avoiding it because I know her and I feel like, I don't know, I have some kind of mental block, and I just don't think that I do my best work with people I know. It's so much easier for me with strangers. I feel like the thoughts of the things I know intrude. But the motorcycle accident was interesting that you remembered that from childhood. All right, so Shelley, know your parents are safe and at peace and together. And Shelley, do you understand? Was there someone in the family that where a child passed at a young age in your family? Premature birth, miscarriage, or young child? And my pen is running out of ink. Okay, because they're talking about the child being with them, and they're showing me they're standing side by side and the child's in between, and they're holding hands with the child. So tell your sister that your parents are taking care of their child, and they're all together in spirit, as all people in spirit or soul families would be. They're all together. Oh, Judy, I'm so sorry to hear that. So know your family is together and safe and at peace. And the baby wants to tell your sister that and I'm not trying to be insensitive. This is just how the information is coming through. So please forgive me if you feel offended, or if she'll be offended by something like this. But the baby's passing changed the course of your sister's life and was a lesson in changing her life in a way to send it in a new direction. A dramatic change. It did tremendously. Okay. That was the reason. Not to hurt her, but I feel like I almost feel like, did it, I don't want to say it because it can be so dramatic. I feel like it affected her relationship with the father in a very dramatic way. Oh, thank you, Dee. Let me know if you understand that. Good, 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 good. Made them stronger for the better. Excellent. And so that sometimes it happens just the opposite. It makes it way worse. So, and he showed me a butterfly. The baby showed me a butterfly. So I don't know if someone has a butterfly tattoo in honor of the baby, or there's like a frame with a butterfly, something about a butterfly. Let me know if that makes sense. And they're all still standing there holding hands. Okay, you can always message me later if you figure out what that means. Ask her. Maybe she sees butterflies, something like that, as a sign. Know that they are all safe and at peace and together, as everyone in the spirit world is. And I feel like your sister needs this message more than anything. Okay, yeah, you can email me or message me. I don't know. Sometimes I get TikTok messages, sometimes I don't. They change it all the time. Okay, thank you so much for allowing me to talk to your family. All right, so I'm going back a little. Who else did we have? Catherine, I think, for her husband. If you are still here, Catherine, are you still here? I try to go in order. Okay, hi, Catherine. I never get names or words like this. I don't know if this is a name or if this means something. And this may apply to somebody else. Hi, Shellbell from Toledo. So I'm getting a name like Dean or Deanne or D something. Do you understand that? Could be, your husband's name, a child's name, friend, somebody. They're Dean, D something. And I'm not, that is not my specialty. I'll be the first to admit. I'm terrible at names in life, and I'm terrible at names in mediumship. So do you understand that strong D? Dane. Okay. Because I was hearing Dane. Okay, good. All right. And is Dane still here? Yes. Okay. And are you in contact with Dane? And I almost feel like he's been a source of support for you. Yes, he has been. Okay. Is there, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. Have you had stronger feelings for Dane, a closeness with him that you weren't expecting? He seems to, okay. All right, that makes sense. All right, so it's complicated. He's making me feel like it's very complicated because you feel like you're not ready to even open that door to anything like that. And yeah, not at all. Yeah. And it almost feels uncomfortable. Like he's making me seem like you feel like Dane is such a good source of support and you know how he feels, but it's like you're not even close to having those types of feelings, and not really, for him, you don't see him in that way. And that's okay. Give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace with that. It's okay. He's an adult and he's choosing to be supportive and help you. And he needs to understand that you're not even there, not even close to being there. And know that if at any time in the future, yes, you still miss your husband, of course. If at any time in the future you are ready, it's okay to allow yourself to have love for someone else. And it doesn't have to be Dane. It could be. Maybe someday you'll wake up and you'll be like, oh my God, I do have feelings for this person. And maybe you never will. And that's all right. But when you are ready, if you are ever ready, it's okay to allow love back into your life. You deserve to be loved, but at your own pace. Everyone mourns in their own way, in their own time, and it's okay, whatever you decide. As long as Dane doesn't think it's going somewhere, like if you feel like he thinks it's going to go somewhere and you know it's not, just let him know. You are so welcome, Catherine. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with your husband. He seems very even keel in his messages, like no drama, no stress, just like here's the message. Know that he's around and you are loved very much. Donna, you are still here. You want to talk to your mom? Let's go back and see if Donna. Hi, Lola. Hi, Donna. You want to talk to your mom? Now, I'm going to assume by your beautiful emojis on your name that you are a very spiritual person. And are you already connecting with your mother on your own? Okay. So she wants you to use discernment. She said, use discernment. Sometimes you want to hear a message. Yeah. Sometimes she wants you to discern between what you want to hear and what she's actually saying. Hi, Kelly. I know you have that other name on there. So Donna, be sure to use discernment between what you want to hear. Oh, she talks to your puppy. That's awesome. Oh, that's cool, Kelly. Make sure you're hearing what she's really saying. Do you actually have a crystal ball, Donna? Or something like that? Like, I use this as my crystal ball. My son and daughter-in-law bought me this beautiful Mars globe because I'm a Mars expert. I don't know if anybody knows that. But I'm seeing, I don't know. I just felt like, okay, so you don't. I guess I just saw it and I thought you would. I feel like you have a place where you are, a focal point that you are using to meditate with. Good. So actually, Donna, next Friday night, I think Friday, the October 21st, or it's Saturday. Next Saturday, October 21st, I have a free class on Zoom. If you email me, I can send you the Zoom link. It's the same thing, Peaceful Nick the Medium, but it's at gmail.com. I can send you the Zoom link for my free class. It's totally free. I've got about, 10 or 12 people signed up for it. So feel free to join, because I'll be teaching a lot in a little short period of time, in a couple hours. So I invite you and anybody else who wants to join. And now I'm going to go back to D. D asked me a question. D, can you write your question in again? Because there's a lot more comments. And I'm going to take my Halls now before I start coughing, because it's coming. Okay, good. Yeah, just email me. It's the same spelling, just at gmail.com. It's totally free. Oh, you're Aunt Debbie. I had an Aunt Debbie too. Hi, Carol. Nice to see you. I love all you guys coming on here. It makes me feel so happy. All right, so D, she told you to keep your eye out. Do you feel like someone in your life is doing something shady? Like you're like, are they really telling me the truth or not? Hi, Chop Susie. Oh, D, I said, do you feel like someone in your life is being shady? Okay. She's talking about money. Did somebody borrow money, or you gave somebody money? I don't see any deaths coming up. And speaking of money, hi, Christian Medium. Speaking of money, I have people imitating me and asking people for money using my profile pic and my profile name. But they're fake. All right. Okay. I would just chalk that up to a dream. I don't really make like psychic predictions. I especially don't make death predictions. I don't do that. I wouldn't do that. It's not healthy. So I would just chalk that up to a dream. Yeah, it is happening a lot. The money, and this woman she's literally sending messages to people, and then she asks them for $50 or something, and then she gives them her real Zelle name for her bank account, which is nothing close to my name, and she has a mugshot. So I will never send somebody a message asking for money. Ever, never, ever, 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 ever. I will never do that. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follows. D, I would say that I'm not getting anything, but I think it's because there's several people on here, and that would be something that would have to be more one-on-one, so I could really, so not deep like that. All right, let's see who else we have. I wouldn't worry about a death if I were you, D. Okay, talk to Donna. I feel like somebody else asked me something after that. Hi, JG Carr. Thank you for the follow. Oh, Chop Susie. Oh my God. Do multiple spirits talk to me? Yeah, that's the problem. Earlier, I saw something with water, a death with water, on, in, or near water, and nobody could take it. And then I saw a car accident, and nobody could take it. So, it's because multiple spirits. I have a story. The first year I became a medium, it was midnight of July 31st. July 31st is my mother's birthday. She passed in 1986. And she showed up at midnight, stroke of midnight, with 1,000 people behind her in my mind's eye. I could see them just all lined up. I'm like, I'm going to bed, lady. I can't do 1,000 readings for 1,000 spirits. I don't know who they are. So make it possible for me to do these readings, but it's midnight. I'm going to bed. So, multiple spirits try to talk to me, especially on these lives when there's a bunch of people on here. Thank you, Tasha. It's the filter. I was saying it earlier, this filter. This is not a realistic picture of me. It just puts it on there. I don't know how to take it off, but it makes me feel good. Am I freezing for anybody else? I'm upstairs. My modem's right down the stairs. So I have very, okay, good. Oh, some people say, yeah. So some people say yes. And yes, Shell Bell, this is spirit led. Shell Bell. Okay. Some I'm freezing, some I'm not. Hi, Shell Bell. Is that your puppy in your profile picture? J.G. Carr. Jenny Cooper. J.G. Carr, I think I answered your comment. I thought I did. Let me look back. Maybe I didn't. I thought I saw your name. Comment again, JG. Oh, okay. You're a dog breeder. Okay. Hi, Jenny Cooper. Do spirits, Chop Susie, do spirits want you to stop someone in a random place? No, never. I was trained very well. That is completely inappropriate to do. It can, let's give a scenario, okay? I'm a mother. I love my kids more than anything. I would do anything for them. I would sacrifice my life for them in a second without hesitation. No hesitation for anything they needed. Let's say I encounter a mother like me who loves her children more than anything. And let's say her child recently unalived themselves yesterday or the day before. Let's just pretend. And I walk up to that mother in the grocery store and I say, your child has a message from me from spirit. And I could send that woman into a severe depression. I could make her want to unalive herself. I could traumatize her. You should never just walk up to somebody and give them a cold reading. No, ever, never, ever. It is dangerous and it can be very harmful to people. Always have to ask permission. Always ask permission. Never just start reading somebody. Because you do not, my goal is to do no harm. And all I want to do is help people heal. And if I would ever harm somebody, it would devastate me. I do not ever want to make somebody feel worse than they already do about a loved one's passing. I do have them come to me sometimes at inappropriate times, but I ask them to go away. I'm like, you have to make it possible for me. Oh, there's 2 shell bells on here. How funny. You have to, I tell the spirits, like it's happened to me at work several times where the spirit will show up when I'm talking to somebody. And I just say to spirit, you have to pull your energy back because I can't. It's not an appropriate time. You have to make it possible for this person to get a reading from me or from someone else at the appropriate time, not when I'm sitting at work trying to do my day job. Shell bell number 2 had a dream that her cousin passed and then she did. You probably have some claircognizance. So, JG Carr, I never got your comment, I guess. So put it back in the chat. I was talking to Shell Bell, number 1. Oh, there's 2 Shell Bells. Are you 2 different people? I think so. Okay. Kimberly, please know that your dad is always around, and anytime you want to talk to him, we can have a Zoom or a FaceTime, and I can teach you how to communicate with him without needing a medium all the time. If you want to do that privately off here, but basically you practice meditation, and you practice feeling your own energy versus the energy of your dad when you feel him around. So I would do that. And I'm offering that to Kimberly because I know her outside of mediumship. But I do teach that. I have a free class next Saturday, peacefulnickthemedium@gmail.com. Email me and I'll send you the Zoom link. Anybody can join. And we can talk about learning that. That is one of the things I cover in the class. Okay. And that happens, Kimberly. Sometimes my brother-in-law, David, who I was very close to, passed 2016. And he rarely ever comes through. You should come to the class. It's totally free. It's next Saturday. Just email me. I'll send you the link. It's on some of my social media. It's published on my Facebook page. You can just click the link and come to the class. Shell Bell with the shell. Shell Bell with the shell wants to know what claircognizance is. Claircognizance is clear knowing. It's when you automatically know something. It's the information's just in your head. It's something I had my whole life and I didn't know I had it. I knew things were going to happen before they happened. I knew things people were going to say. I knew things people were going to do. You just know things ahead of time. It's like being psychic, is the easiest way to explain it. And it's a clair medium's use. So if I'm connecting to someone in spirit, it could be anything, connect to someone in spirit, and just the information about them's in my head automatically. So that is really common for mediums and psychics. Yeah, just text me sometime this week and we'll set something up. Next Saturday, I'm booked all day. But I don't think I'm a Niner fan, and I know Kimberly is too. I don't think the Niners play the 22nd. So maybe we can talk that day. Yeah, claircognizance. Jenny Cooper, great question. Do people that overdose go to the dark side? No, there's no hell, there's no dark side. People who overdose either purposefully or accidentally are dealing with mental health issues, and the spirit world has too much love and compassion to punish them. There's no punishment in the spirit world. The only thing that you would think of as a punishment isn't really, it's just a relearning and reacclimating to spirit and what happened in your human life to make you be that way. So there's no dark side and there's no hell. Hi, Liz. Yes, punishment is uniquely human. JG Carr, I've typed it 3 times. I don't know. I can't explain TikTok. I have a lot of followers and I get very few views on my videos. I get so many comments that I don't see on my lives. You're not the first person to say that. TikTok's just weird. So type it again. and I will see if I can see it. But I wanted to go back to yeah, that's right, Liz. It does have weird filters. You never know. Like my sister's on here and she said last night there was something about filtering the comments. Oh, thank you for the heart crown thing. Heart me. Oh, that's cute. Thank you, thank you. I wanted to go all the way back to Shell Bell with the dog. Shell Bell with the dog, are you still here? You're welcome, Jenny. All right, so Shell Bell with the dog. Was it your mom? Is that what you said you wanted to talk to? And yes, Chop Susie, they're always, when I'm doing these lives, it can get a little overwhelming. Oh, your grandma. Okay. Was she a mother figure? Shell Bell with the dog, because there's two Shell Bells on here. Shell Bell with the shell and Shell Bell with the dog. No grandma, have mom. I don't know what that means. Can you clarify? Kelly, Beta's Backyard Kelly. We need to pick the date for your next class. Oh, you just hung out on the weekends. Oh, okay, she was just your grandma, you have a mom. Okay. All right, so everybody hold comments. I'm going to try to connect with Shell Bell with the dog picture. I'm going to try to connect with her grandma. So just give me a moment. She's showing me you're sitting on the porch. Would you sit on the porch with her outside and talk? Shell Bell? Yes, okay, she's showing that. And I don't know if you're drinking tea or lemonade, some kind of drink. She's showing. Can't remember. Do you know, this seems rural, like, would you understand, I don't know, fishing or a pond or lake or river, something nearby? This is definitely happening for someone here. Pool pond. Okay. I'm not sure what pool pond means. I had a pool pond in the country when I was a kid, and there were fish in it. So maybe we called it the cement pond. Meant both. Okay. Did she ever put, like, I don't know, ribbons or a crown, something in your hair? Did she ever put something in your hair, on your head? Oh, my pen. It's running out of ink. Thank you, Dee. Oh, she had a wig. Okay, because she's showing me something on the head. Now, I'm seeing something, and this is a memory, and you may not remember this, but did you put your hand under her wig and feel her head? She's showing your hand, your little, going like this. Yes, okay, thank you. Like, her skin was like so soft. And she felt so loved by you because you didn't care that she had a wig. You loved her no matter what. Oh, I need a new pen. I'm into doodling when I do readings now. She's showing me a star. I don't know if this is a literal star, a picture of a star you named after her, something about a star, a tattoo of a star. Do you understand the star in this situation? And again, comments, you never know when they're going to load. Okay, yeah, think about it. Send me a message if you think about it, because she's showing me a star. And something on your head. She's showing me you're putting something on your head. Also, not just her wig, but something on your head. And she's giving you kisses on the face around here. Kiss, 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 kiss. So she's kissing your face. And she wants you to know, because you recently have to make a different decision or a difficult decision about something, and you had to choose one thing or another. I'm sorry, people, the comments, I don't know. Okay, she knew about it. Okay. That's just her validating this is her. She's talking about putting a pet down. Did you have to recently put a pet down in the last couple of years? Yes. Okay. She's talking about that. And the loss, it's profound when you have a loss of a pet that you love. But I see her, I almost get the impression that the thing with your dogs was inspired or influenced by her in some way. Because I feel like she's got a lot of dogs in spirit. Or animals, something, she's got a lot of creatures around her. You understand that? She had 3, I have a lot too. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that's a deep connection for you. And do you have one of your dogs that's more like your human friend than a dog? Like they think they're a human and you almost feel like they're human and they listen better than people? Yeah, okay. She's talking about that. She's like, dogs are nicer. They love unconditionally. People can be mean. And she's doing this to your face. She's like kissing you all over your face. And she's telling you she loves you. And she said she's happy for you. So whatever's happening with you right now, she's happy for you. And I thank you for you allowing me to connect with your grandma. And let me know if you understand that. And I'll leave you with that. Thank you so much. Great energy. Very mellow. Okay, JG Carr. I finally now see your comment. I definitely never saw that comment before, if that's the same one. That is probably why it was probably filtered, because of the comment. Okay, so I'm going to go to JG Carr next. Okay. He's talking about addiction. Do you understand addiction in this scenario? JG Carr only, please. Oh, and it was near water. Oh, yours was near water. Okay. Yeah, see, I didn't get that earlier at all. All right. That was the water. Okay. And the water was for you. Okay. All right. So I'm with JG Carr. Okay. Is your daughter the princess? Is there something princessy? Or recently she got a princess crown, or has that in her bedroom? Something, some princess theme something. JG Carr. Jenny Kramer, if you're asking that, I'm going to say yes. And that is just motherly advice, not mediumship advice. Okay, yes. So yes to the princess. Okay. Oh, his mom called her angel baby. Okay, that yes must have been for something else. Okay. Angel baby, angel baby. Okay. Was there, I don't even want to say this, but I see trigger warning, okay, for drug use, everybody. I see syringes, hypodermic needles. Was there some involvement with that in his life? Not recent, but in his life in the past, I'm presuming. I'm doodling so fast my hand. Okay, thank you. He's talking about that. And he's saying this phrase, and this may sound familiar. He's saying, I couldn't get the monkey off my back. I couldn't get the monkey off my back, no matter how hard I tried. I don't know if that's a phrase he used, or if that's just his way of telling me the addiction was, okay, yes. He tried so hard and wanted so bad to not have the addiction problem, but his trauma was so deep, he couldn't get out of it. He just couldn't stop himself. His body just couldn't stop. He didn't have the, he had surgery and tried not, yep. Those narcotics after surgery, boy, they take people right back. It's terrible. There has to be a better way for doctors to do that. I'm so sorry. You don't have to answer this. You can just say decline if you don't want to answer this. Was he harmed as a child at the hands of someone he trusted? Okay, because he's talking about physical abuse. So if you don't understand that, that's okay. And emotional, physical and emotional, he's saying. Okay. Are you still in contact with his mother? Our daughter. Okay. Your daughter went through, I'm not sure what you mean, went through it with him. What do you mean exactly? I mean, you don't have to clarify if you don't want to. You're still in contact with his mother. Okay. He wants to give an apology to his mother. He wants to give an apology to you, and he wants to give an apology to his daughter. He feels like he left his daughter with a legacy of pain and addiction, and he doesn't want her to follow in his footsteps. Emotional pain with him, yeah. He feels like he brought her... he feels like he did her harm by going through that emotional pain with her. It's funny that you were typing that as I was getting that in my head. And he wants to tell his mom, tell her she did everything she could and she needs to forgive herself because she couldn't have stopped him even if she tried. There was nothing she could do. He was too far gone in the physical addiction. She tried to love him out of it, and that doesn't work that way. And he wants her to forgive herself. Please tell her that if she will accept that message. Forgive herself. She could not have changed the outcome. Let me know if you understand that. And is your daughter any kind of counseling? Oh, hi, Scotty. She will. He always came to me, but didn't this time. Okay. Yes, both his daughters are. Good. Okay. Very good. So know that he's safe, at peace, and free from his emotional burdens. And he really wants to, let his mom know. And he's saying, you, JG, he said, you are the strongest woman I know. I'm not sure if that was something he told you in life, but he wants you to know that he felt that way. He didn't understand how he could be addicted and you could just go on with your life without being dependent on anything. Will he come to me? Again, you can learn how to communicate with him. Anybody can learn to communicate with spirits. There are people. Yes, you were his rock. Yeah, he said you're the strongest person. So there are people on social media who tell others that they can learn to communicate with spirits without a medium. And that is true. That is absolutely true. Anybody can learn to communicate with spirits. That is true. However, if you don't learn to discern between your energy and their energy, you're not going to know whether you are hearing what you want to hear or what they're actually telling you. So you have to learn, again, discernment. So again, I have a free class next Saturday. I can send you the Zoom link. It's on my Facebook and on my Instagram. I don't have a lot of followers over there. But the Zoom link's there. You can email me, peacefulnickthemedium@gmail.com. It's the same as this, but just at Gmail. And I will send you the link. And it'll be probably 2 hours, depending on how many people show up. Last time I did this, I had about 25 people sign up for the free class, and I ended up with 3 total people showing up. The first time I did this, I had like 30 people. So who knows? You never know. It's on Zoom. If Shell Bell with the dog, just email me, peacefulnickthemedium@gmail.com, and I'll just email you the link. It's not on Facebook, it's on Zoom. I was just saying that the link is printed on my Facebook. Did the green truck go in the water? Okay. I wasn't sure because aren't you the one that said, oh yeah, it was his passing was by the water. Okay. No, I didn't get anything about the green truck. Sorry. Okay. So next we have, you are very welcome. If my dad is around, you let me know. Chop Susie. Okay, so our loved ones are always around. So let me give everybody a little quick lesson here. So for everybody that doesn't know, I'm a scientist. I have a bachelor's degree in biology and a master's degree in astronomy. And I worked in science communication and education for decades before I was a medium. Mediumship hit me in my late 40s. It just suddenly came on me and that was it. And now I'm a medium. I had many classes, many trainings, many practice readings. But in science, there's something called quantum physics. And quantum physics is the physics of the smallest things in the universe, the particles, subatomic particles, and they're made of energy. Everything in the universe is made of energy. Our soul is made of energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. So even before I was a medium, I was thinking about things about our soul and our spirit. So our soul cannot be destroyed, right? It is eternal, just like every other piece of energy and particle in the universe. It is recycled over and over and over again. So it makes sense scientifically and spiritually that our soul goes from one body to the next, from one body to the next. So our soul is intertwined in this universe. It's right here. Quantum entanglement and quantum computing show that we can communicate quantumly faster than the speed of light. Though you can look that up. There's many articles about it. So if our soul is quantum, because it's energy, like the subatomic particles that make up matter, all made of energy, so is our soul. It's here intertwined with us. So you don't have to go to heaven somewhere far away in the universe. It's all overlapping. It's like another dimension or realm intertwined with us right here. So when your physical body disappears, your soul is ever present. And it could be, 1 billion light years away and here with you in this room at the same exact time. That is my interpretation through studying quantum physics and quantum mechanics. The bit I studied it when I got my astronomy degree, and for the years I've taught it. Astronomy, I've taught in college, I've taught in high school. So I've had many mediumship classes. I teach mediumship classes. So we can communicate with the quantum realm instantaneously, just as if quantum computing uses little bits of information here and here, and they can, I'm not going to go down that whole road. That's going to bore people. Basically, you can communicate instantaneously with anyone, anywhere. That's what it means. Whether it's soul to soul, person to spirit, and quantum computing, if you look up how they're doing quantum computers, it's the same concept. So I'm not going to go into a whole huge science lesson. It will bore you. I can do that on another live. Yes, shell bell with the shell, the other shell bell. Can you see energy? Sometimes I do. Sometimes I can see energy. I try because I work at a school, I try not to allow that to happen all the time. But yeah, that is clairvoyance. So seeing outside of your head or seeing inside of your head is clairvoyance. And yes, the sparkles, are your eyes open or are they closed? And are they sparkles like something's wrong with your eye, or are they sparkles that you know have nothing to do with your eyes? Yes, Polly chick. Absolutely, your baby is fine and safe and at peace. Valerie, same for you. Your son is safe and at peace. Ash Reyes, hello. Your husband is around you. Did you recently get a sign from him and you weren't sure? Ash Reyes. Ms. Salcido, I was doing evidential mediumship readings. I wasn't like necessarily reading people. I was doing mediumship. Yes. Okay. So he wants you to know that was him. And you were second guessing it. And he wants you to know that was him for sure. And that's him saying, I'm here. I'm around. I love you. Hi, Charles Heinrich. I'm also in Florida. I just moved here a couple months ago. Hello, hello. Polly chick, did you dress your baby or wrap your baby up in a blanket at all? You're very welcome. JG Carr, you can ask for specific signs. Okay, Polly, so your baby knows and is validating that this is your baby that is telling you they appreciated the care and love you took with them to, even with their short life, that you cared enough to clothe them and wrap them and hold them, and they felt your love. And they know that it's the worst tragedy. They're saying it's the worst tragedy you've been through. Charles, there is no evil spirit in a person. Evil spirits do not exist. And if someone is believed to have an evil spirit, it's probably a mental health issue. And they need counseling and love and compassion and unconditional love and no judgment. And they need proper help from a professional counselor, psychiatrist, therapist. So that's what I would say to that. Okay, Polly chick, that's true. Thank you. You are very welcome. Know that your baby's safe and at peace. And they're saying they came in for a specific purpose. Do you now see that there was a specific purpose for your baby's short life? Do you understand why they're saying I had a specific purpose? Do you understand that? And thank you for all the follows and all the likes. Miss Salcido, your loved ones that passed are safe and at peace and around just as everyone else's are, and you can learn to communicate with them. I max out at about an hour, and so I'm getting very tired. I would have had cervical cancer. Okay, so that's the specific purpose. So they found that because of the birth of the baby. Okay, wonderful. So that saved your life. You are welcome. Kelly, email me. Let's talk about our next class. I'm sorry about Zion. Ashley, yes, Polly, she saved your life. That was her purpose. All right, Chop Susie, could my son be my dad? Absolutely, that happens. Spirits will come through families over and over again. I believe that wholeheartedly. I've believed in reincarnation for many years. Even though I was a scientist, I still believed in reincarnation. Just makes sense because scientifically everything in the universe recycles, so why wouldn't our soul? So I absolutely believe that's possible. I'm trying to see your dad, Ashley, and because I'm tired, this could be for someone else. Was your dad a large man? Becca, of course, when you pass to the spirit world, you will be greeted by your loved ones, including your mother. Ashley Root. I don't know if she's still here. We come in groups, soul groups, spirit families. You're welcome, Charles. And we come in over and over and over. She saved my life, stage 3 dysplasia. Yeah. Yes. Very, it's good. Good to know. Yeah, she's like, it was a specific purpose. Just like that, a specific purpose, she said. I guess Ash isn't here anymore. How do we sign up for your class Saturday? I missed it. Okay. So you can email me, peacefulnickthemedium@gmail.com. The same spelling, just at Gmail, and I will send you the link. Ashley Root. Was your dad a large man? Now, again, I'm getting tired. Like I've been on here over an hour, which is unusually long for me. I've been a medium for 3 years. I've been a professional medium for 3 years. I was trained prior to that. I've been doing professional readings for 3 years. Okay, so while I wait, I'll list off what's happening. My free Zoom class is next Saturday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Email me for the link or go to my Facebook page. It's on my Facebook page and it's on my Instagram. I only have like 400 and something people on both of those pages. So I have a free Facebook Live mini readings with Wendy D'Angelo and Kathy Behrens also next Saturday from 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. That's on Facebook. If you want to join, you can go to Messages from Spirit or Peaceful Nick the Medium. November 4th, we have a sold out session for 3 mediums. His name was David. We have a new November 26th, 3 mediums, 3 readings, very limited availability. You can sign up on my website for November 26th with Wendy and Kathy and myself. Very small group reading. My beginner's mentorship class starts November 18th. That is for beginners. I have gift cards. The holidays are coming up soon. You can get different increments of gift cards on my website. My coupon code is pumpkin30 for $30 off. I'm booked all of October and I only have a couple spaces left in November. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel, my Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. Most of my followers are here on TikTok, but TikTok pushes who they want forward into the internet world. So Ashley, I don't know if you answered So your dad was David. And did he have a belly? Charles wants to know, so do you do spiritual cleaning of the body? No. And how much is your, you mean like, do I spiritually clean other people's bodies? No. And how much are my classes? My beginner's mediumship classes are $120 for 3 hours. And you will learn all about the clairs, how to find your spirit guide. You will learn how to connect to spirit. You will learn how to hold your connection to spirit. You will learn how to do a professional reading. You will practice doing readings with other people. Okay, my twins say the grandpa with the big belly. Okay, and so much more. So you can find all that information on my website, Charles. And that starts November 18th. You can also come to my free class next week, and I'll tell you all about the other classes. The grandpa with the big belly. Okay. So, would you understand religion around him? Did he have a religious practice? And Ashley's comments take a little while to load. So he was religious. He was Mormon. Okay, thank you. He sang infinity, infinity, infinity. So I don't know if this was something. My classes are on Zoom, Charles. Oh, Casadega. Somebody just told me about that. I'm going to make a trip over there and check that out. I do Zoom. I just moved here. I just heard about Casadega the other day. Ashley, do you understand why he's saying infinity, infinity, infinity? He keeps saying it over and over. I don't know if somebody has like an infinity symbol on them or says to infinity and beyond. He's saying infinity, infinity, infinity. He used to tell me infinity and beyond. Okay, so this is, I'm going to get emotional about his love for us. He had me draw it. Look. Infinity, 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 infinity. I'm so happy that that came through for you. Just know he still loves you to infinity and beyond. And that makes me thrilled for you. That is validation that he is talking to me to give you that message. So you know he was right, infinity and beyond. And sure, if you're seeing the Blue Jays and your first thought is your dad, that's him bringing them to you. He's putting them in front of you to think of him. So know that he is with you. And that infinity and beyond blows my mind. And I love that. And I'm so happy that you got that message. Hi, Dina Marie. Welcome. I have made it to almost an hour and a half. The first year is the hardest, Ashley. So do something special for yourself and do something in his honor. I feel like you're already going to do that, though. I made it to an hour and a half. You can tell my voice is kind of going. I'm older, so I don't have the stamina some of these younger mediums do. You are so very welcome. And this will be uploaded to YouTube. It'll go up next Saturday. So if anybody had a reading, you can watch this and snip and take it to your family or whoever you want to share it with. It'll go on my YouTube channel. You can subscribe over there. I'm trying to build that platform. It's Charles says, it's beautiful and spiritual. You will love it. You can feel the power. I know. A friend of mine at work just told me about it the other day. I started a new job and I was afraid to tell him I was a medium. And some of my students found my TikTok and now everybody knows. So it's only a matter of time before they fire me because it's a religious school. So I'm sure this is like a no-no. So thank you for everyone. Actually, Charles told my husband the other day, I said, we have to go to Casadega because we're going to go visit my son and daughter-in-law in December for the week we're off for Christmas. And we're going to go to St. Augustine. I said, we have to stop at Casadega. We have to stop there. So I am absolutely for sure going there. And I'm glad you told me about it and reminded me. Thank you, everyone, so much. I love all of you. May you all have peace. Today was a partial annular eclipse. So it's a great day, and there's a full moon coming up. And I hope you all have a wonderful evening and enjoy your Sunday. I will be watching my 49ers play football tomorrow. I'm so very excited for that. Have a good night, everyone. Love to all. Bye-bye.